Oh boy. Oh man. All right. I hope everybody was ready. I hope everybody was ready. Yes, we are live. Is everybody seeing? Is everybody seeing? Is everybody hearing? Is everybody enjoying their Friday? Let me know. Let everybody let me know. Make sure we're hearing. We are live. Yes. And we got the board back. Though it's a funky shade color. So who knows what in the world this is gonna look like. We're doing something a little different. I'm using a different headset. We've got a few different ways of getting this done. So I need to position this better. That's what it is. Oh. No, I don't know about that. Oh, there we go. Whew. This is like Louisiana in here. We got the we got the stuff going on in here, like bug zappers and everything else. Fight Vader, welcome in. Hey everybody, how is everybody doing? Man, I can't believe we have made it through another week. So it is another week in the books. What are we, day 123 of the the craziness? I gotta, I'm gonna be busting out. I am still upset about this. I mean, tell me, Mike, I know you're in here. I mean, am I wrong? Is this mold? Now I forget who told me, but somebody said to I'm telling you, that's gotta be, I don't know, that's gotta be mold. I'm upset about it. I'm randy about it. I really liked this blend too. I'm distraught. I'm all up in arms about it. Let's fix this. Let's fix this chat. Let's fix this chat a little. Spread it out. Spread it out a little bit. I wonder, can we? Wonder if we can. I mean, we could probably. That doesn't look. Just cut it out, or ask for. I mean, I don't want to ask for a refund. I like it. Let's see. Do we have the camera? I feel like now that everybody's in here, I've got to, look good and everything. This equipment thing is for the birds, I tell you. All right, so let's see. I bet I could change the width of this. Let's change the width. I like seeing everybody on the board. Appreciate everybody there. I finally got the board to work. Let me tell you, it's an amazing amount of technology to try to, or not amazing. I mean, it's an amazing amount of fortitude to try to get this technology to work the way you want it to. Let's see if we can go. Well, you know what? I don't even want to mess with the board. Oh, because see, that's what happens. You mess with the board. Mess with the board, and then the board disappears, and it's my fault. Let's try 650 for the width. I haven't had this set up in just a little while, in just a little bit. Oh, purple. Purple's good. Purple's all right. I can take purple. Purple's fine. So yeah, so it took a little bit of doing to really get this to function appropriately. I mean, this is finicky stuff. No wonder there's people that make a living off this, because God, it's crazy. So so I've got my bourbon. Good stuff. I am going to be smoking some cigar leaf with the good old country lawyer. Who was the lawyer? Who's the guy that said he was a lawyer? Somebody said somebody had called somebody had either called or messaged or something and said I think I did on the Pleasant Sunday Smoke where they were like, I like Country Lawyer because I happen to be a lawyer. I don't know if that's a reason. I don't know. I mean, like I don't think if you should necessarily be drawn to the tobacco just because it's your profession. I think that's a bit of a marketing ploy, especially when you read the the description on the tin. What does it say? It says it'll charm the jury with no objections. The jury doesn't object. So that obviously somebody that's writing this is not an attorney because the jury doesn't object to anything. So who knows? Who knows what's going on? You know what? I'm okay with the purple. I think the purple is fine. I think the purple is good. Oh man. Yeah, I can dig the purple. I can dig the purple. Look like we got some new subscribers in. It's like we got 16. I love this. I mean like I've got this system and it works so good because it tells me, you know, how many people are in here. It's got subscribers. The Victorian Piper, that's a new subscriber. The jury objects to being in the courtroom. Let me tell you, there are plenty of people who object to being in the courtroom because, you know, it's like half the time I don't even get to stay. And I revel in that because I don't want to be there either. All right, what is everybody smoking tonight? This is going to be interesting because the last time we did this, these little suckers like wet the bed and all kinds of craziness occurred. I'm thinking about poster boarding this thing so I can actually get that on there and so it gives off a little bit more of a authentic look in terms of like green screen situation because then it'll actually be behind me so my hand can go in front of it. But right now I'm squeezing Briar Blues. Squeak 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 squeak. I don't know why I'm squeaking. Is he a squeaky toy? I don't know about that. Who knows? Who knows? Hmm. Mm-hmm. So it's been this week went by real fast. Maybe I need shut-ins to increase the rate at which my weeks go by because I feel like my week flew by. I feel like it was amazing how fast it went. Mm, gotta have that one. Oh. But I really do. I feel like the week flew by, and I'm very fortunate to be able to continue working. I gotta stop. I gotta stop touching my face because you're gonna hear. Stay tuned for the Pleasant Monday Smoke because Padre Piper will be on there. Good old Padre down in Louisiana. Love that guy. He's so funny. Yeah, but Padre Piper will be making a vocal appearance on the Pleasant Monday Smoke. I did get a voicemail today, and I got to figure out who it was because the voicemail was a little obscure. So I'm gonna probably allow that to be a guessing game at the next or on this Pleasant Monday Smoke, which would be fine. Donald Hughes says he has jury duty on his birthday week, but it was canceled for COVID-19. You know, because we don't arrest anybody because of viruses. We don't prosecute anybody because of viruses. I mean, where has this virus been every felon's life? Steve-O. Steve-O 61. New Jersey Piper, not after the week I had. Did you have a rough week? Was it a fairly tough week? My week went by fast. I mean, it was a tough week. I had a lot of work to do. We were doing a lot of stuff. We went and finally went and ate dinner with the in-laws because they've been cooped up and they are sick of this. It was fairly not just, it was going fast. It was going really really fast, and I was a bit surprised that you know my wife's stepfather, who's got, he's got bone cancer. Like, I was fairly surprised he wanted to risk it, and we were happy to do so because we hate them being so cooped up. But we had a lot of fun. It was nice to get out. It was nice to just hang out. So yeah, so a lot of work. My wife and I work from home. We're very blessed. We still have our jobs, which is nice. My daughter is homeschooling my son basically for a while. How is that gonna work? Because that's the other thing. Like, kids are like, what education are they getting right now? I mean, are they gonna be like? We're worried our son's gonna be prepared for school next year. What's are they changing the curriculum for? Are they gonna have a COVID-19 educational curriculum? I don't know. I guess I'm in my eye. Padre's gonna yell at me about this one too. Whew. Mercy. So yeah. So what happened to Steve-O? Ended with having my mom admitted to the. Oh man, praying for you, Steve-O. Good Lord. Man, Cloud Bear, welcome. I'd like to say welcome. So let's get into the program. We're gonna start with let's start with this day in history. I wonder if I can get a sound effect. Somebody, I need like Hollywood Briar or somebody to come show me how to do sound effects. Let's see. This was a good one. In 1990, the Space Shuttle Discovery launched the Hubble Space Telescope into orbit. It is hoped that the telescope will be able to see up to the edge of the known universe, because we don't know what the unknown universe would be. Although Hubble had some problems in the beginning with the original mirror design, after repairs consisting of a series of corrective mirrors, which are carried out in space, Hubble has sent back a series of stunning photographs of deep space and revolutionized thinking about the universe. That is amazing. I love the fact that some of these scientists, I mean, they're just, I mean, when they say you have to be a rocket scientist, like, that's legit. You have to be. These guys are making like repairs and using different parts of the system just by reprogramming sometimes. Like, nobody's even seeing these things, and they're able to change trajectory and the way the thing moves and works. How, like, it's not taking the correct picture, so they reprogram everything to analyze the error of the picture, and then I mean, like, just some of the stuff these people are doing. It's like, man, no wonder your smarty pants of a kid went to Harvard and majored in something scientific. And I'm glad they did that, because they're a lot smarter than me. Let's also get to a famous birthday. Oh, and you know what? We're gonna have a little trivia with it. We're gonna have a birthday and trivia. So, Barbra Streisand is 78 years old today. 78 years old. I remember my band director had like the biggest crush on Barbra Streisand. Like, he just loved Barbra Streisand. Loved her. Let's see. So let's see. She was a singing icon who has sold over 245 million records and won 10 Grammy Awards, including an Album of the Year award for the Barbra Streisand album in 1963. She has also had success as an actress, receiving an Academy Award for Best Actress for her role in the 1968 musical film Funny Girl. I mean, you know what? Like, good for her. How many people? I mean, is there? There's got to be a good chunk of people that are both artists and actors, right? I mean, it's like pro wrestlers. You can also be pro wrestler and actor and big movie star, right? Let's see, she starred before her fame. She starred with Joan Rivers, who was hilarious, in the off-Broadway play Driftwood. Now, here's a bit of trivia. Let me read it out so I don't. Well, let me read it real quick so I don't mess it up. So, let's see. In what movie did her song Evergreen appear? And that movie, she also received an Academy Award and a Golden Globe for Best Original Song in 1977. What movie had the song Evergreen in it? I wonder if anybody gets this. I mean, I've got 20 people in here. I mean, the odds of 1 in 20. I mean, that's not great odds. That's not great odds. Let me know if somebody knows what film Evergreen was in. What film did the song Evergreen appear in? Appear? Played in? I don't even know how you say that. It's a rough question. Yentl wasn't easy, but I don't even know if that's the right way to ask that question. So that's God. Joan Rivers and Barbra Streisand. I gotta imagine. Oh, Chad, my man, he got it. Chad crushed it. Go get him yardism. Make sure you also like, share, and subscribe because he does a live stream all the time, which I love. But yes, the movie was Stars Born featured Terry K. Thank you, featured. Anybody can do this, right? Anybody can do this. Jeez. Let me get back to my pipe. So it was a crazy week. Worked hard. I have not gotten any yard work done. It's been storming down here in the south like crazy, and if you don't mow on a Thursday, you're not mowing because it's raining. It's a deluge everywhere. Trees are falling. My neighbor's fence fell back over here onto my kid's playground, and what's the polite way to address somebody that didn't upkeep their privacy fence and it fell on some of my property? Like, what is the? I mean, do I just toss it back in their yard? And it's the section that has the gate too, so it's all flimsy. It's like, what do you do? I'm very much ready for summer. Can you tell? I'm very excited for summer. Set it on. Here's the thing though, Mike. Do I set it on fire in their yard or in my yard? Because we have an ordinance where we're not allowed to have fires. Well, I don't want to break any laws or anything. Why not? I mean, I let people light fires in my yard all the time. It's the craziest thing. I was thinking of topics the past couple of days, and I had one, and I've completely lost it. I had a real good one. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, so I am smoking some good old country lawyer. Because my seersucker has mold, and I don't care if I sound like I'm whining. I am whining because I really liked it. But let's see. So a buddy of mine and I were discussing Disney characters, and we talked for at length about who was hotter, Minnie or Daisy. And we've kind of come to the conclusion that Minnie is like that Anne Hathaway kind of let's see. Oh, George Coughlin is sending me messages. You sending me messages, George? Uh yeah. So Minnie is like the Anne Hathaway of pretty, pretty girls, the brunette. But I mean, like, she ain't banging. She ain't really trying to have hotness. She's just cute. She's just naturally cute and pretty. And Daisy she is like the biggest, like, sorority tease on the planet. And if Mickey was really gonna choose between the two, I think he'd go Daisy. I think he would go Daisy. Cause now here's the thing. And this this also I feel is an important thing to understand too. Daisy's crazy. Daisy's nuts. Now, if you ever watch any of the old cartoons, there was an episode where Donald had a plant vase fall, or a plant. Actually, it was a flower in a pot fall on his head, and all of a sudden, all of a sudden, he turned into, like, who? Who do you think? Like Dean Martin, or what was one of those old suave guys? Like whoever like he was, but he was like, he turned into this wonderful, robust, amazing singer, and all of a sudden you're like, wow, Donald's the junk now. And then Daisy goes berserk because she just can't help herself, to the point where she flips out. Yeah, Frank Sinatra. There we go. Frank Sinatra. She flips out. I mean, she gets out. Nah, she goes ballistic. Could you imagine, if you have not seen that, go watch that one episode where Donald turns into, like, Frank Sinatra, and watch how crazy Daisy goes. Daisy's hot. But she's hot, like, I don't know, maybe Basic Instinct hot, or what was the other one? What was the other one the guy was in? It wasn't Basic Instinct. That lady was fine. What was that other? Vampirilla. What was that other movie where she? God, I think it was the same actor too. I'm trying to remember. But he had cheated on his wife, and she had went psychotic. She was also a blonde, but she went crazy. And Chad, you're gonna have to tell me what movie that was, because I can't remember for the life of me. It was like, was it Indecent Proposal? No, that's not it. That was a whole nother movie. I'm having a rough time on my 90s movies. But yeah, so she's basically that. What was that? What was that? We're gonna find out now, because I can't handle this. I gotta find out who in the world. All right, so Basic Instinct. I just gotta find that actor, because I know he's that actor too. Fatal Attraction. Terry K. Thanks, man. Fatal Attraction. Daisy is Fatal Attraction. Like that would be Daisy. I think she's hotter, but that's Daisy. Daisy is Fatal Attraction. Like she's gonna get with Mickey. Minnie has no idea. They're just buds. She's so sweet and naive. And Mickey's thinking, he's like, man, yeah, why not? I'm gonna try it once. Mickey does. Then Daisy goes Fatal Attraction. 100%. Glenn Close, yeah. We troll ... 777. No, I'm not. You know what? Look. Hey. What? Let's see. We are rolling up on 9:30. I got almost 9:30 Eastern Standard. I'm gonna talk for a while. I'm gonna rant for a while, but I'm gonna give the trolls an opportunity. If trolls want to come in here, I'm not gonna rip you. I'm not gonna be mean. I'm not. I promise. If you're a troll, I would be happy for you to call within the next. I'll give you till, we'll say 9:35, 9:40. Okay. Any trolls, and you know what? If you're not a troll and you want to troll and get, go ahead. You don't have to. You can block your number. I think you just hit *67. You don't have to tell me who you are. You really don't have to say much of anything, and I will absolutely just let it slide, and we will have a nice chat. So until 9:35, we're gonna open it up to anybody that wants to troll, or if you want to troll about somebody else, that's fine. Just no heavy. Kane Rod's stream had a troll dislike it. Please call if you're the. I wish. I think dot. Oh, somebody calling? Hold on. So either somebody called or somebody texted. Somebody called. Oh, George Coblin actually sent in a text message. Somebody did call. I forgot. I have to turn off my phone thing. Hold on. Wait. Oh, here we go. All right, you're gonna have to turn your audio down, because we can hear you. All right. This is Mark from Over Pipe. Who's on the line?
My name's Carl.
Carl, how are you doing, Carl?
I'm doing pretty good, I reckon.
Where are you from, Carl?
I'm from down around Millsburg, Arkansas.
All right. Hey, do you what are you smoking and what are you drinking tonight?
Tobacco makes me kind of nervous when I smoke it. I don't smoke.
Okay. So what do you do for fun, Carl?
I like playing football with them boys, all right, but they wear me out pretty quick.
What position do you play, Carl?
I don't reckon I got no position.
So you're playing football, but not any specific position.
No, I get pretty stove up when they're pulling down on me so hard.
Have you watched any of the draft?
I don't reckon I know what that means.
The NFL draft. It's like the military, except instead of getting shot at, you're making millions of dollars.
No. I like them Christmas lights you got back there, though. I had a book on Christmas once.
A book on Christmas. I wonder if everybody is hearing. Is everybody hearing him? Is everybody hearing Carl from Arkansas? Because I want to make sure that we are. Okay, good. The Christmas light. All right, what was your Christmas book? Was it A Christmas Story?
I don't remember what it was called. Took me 4 years to read it. Mm-hmm.
4 years to read it, but you don't remember what it was called.
I believe a cover was torn off the front of it.
Okay, that makes sense. Was it a good book? How would you rank it?
It's pretty good, I reckon.
Did it have reindeers or snowmen?
It had all that Christmassy kind of stuff in it.
All that.
Reindeer.
Yeah, yeah. Did it have, did it have any bell ringing or any?
I don't remember no bells.
Bells, angels.
I'll have to ask that boy. He's a better reader than I am.
Oh, so you have kids?
No, sir.
You just have a boy that reads for you?
Yes, sir. He treats me pretty well, I reckon. I love him.
This is fascinating. This is fascinating. So so are you born and raised in Arkansas? Do you root for the Razorbacks?
I was born here. My daddy put me out in the shed out in the backyard. I lived in a little hole for a while.
So he didn't even let you live in the shed? You lived in a hole?
Well, it was inside the shed, but yes, sir.
Okay. Okay.
And
Fascinating.
me and Jesse got into it a little bit in the nervous hospital.
Who's Jesse? Now who's Jesse now? Cuz
Jesse was kind of mean feller. He's messing with my mama in the kitchen, and that made me see red.
all right, so they made you sleep in a hole in the shed, but you got to go into the kitchen. So I'm guessing you got to eat with everybody. But Jesse is looking crosswise at your mom and made you
Well,
see red?
he's doing more than looking at her. I can tell you that much.
Did was he singing some Garth Brooks songs to her like she needs to feel the thunder?
I don't reckon I know nobody named Garth.
Everybody knows Garth. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Everybody knows. Admit it. One of your favorite songs has got to be The Dance. I mean, come on.
Well, about the only song I ever paid much attention to was a Mercury Blues.
Okay. Okay. We got Mike from Briar Blues. This guy, he's all about the blues. He's putting new bridges and everything, messing with his necks.
I heard a story about a bridge one time,
Yeah? Can you tell it to me?
I reckon. There's these two fellers standing on a bridge going to the bathroom. One of the fellers said the water was cold. The other feller said the water was deep.
Is that that's it? That's the punchline?
It's a classic.
That's got to be a classic. I don't think it's possible for that to not be a classic. Is there anything you want to I apologize. Is there
What's funny? You ain't laughing at me like funny queer, are you? It's more
no
like funny
no
how.
sir. Oh god. No sir. Is there anything you would like to tell everybody in the stream right now? Just anything you'd like to relate to them? Anything? Who do you like better? Here, well, let's end on this. Who do you like better? We got a few more calls that are trying to get in. Who do you like better, Minnie or Daisy? Who do you think's hotter?
Well, one of them's a duck, ain't it?
She's a duck. She's a duck. I couldn't tell you what kind of duck she is, but she's definitely a duck.
But I like chicken legs pretty well, so I'm gonna go with the duck one.
I, you know what? I don't see anything. I don't see anything wrong with chicken legs. I feel like it. At some point though, you might want to try picking up a pipe. I think. I think it might give you some time to meditate on your past and your history, and let you let you let you just kind of work through some issues. And you know what? I would probably start with some lane 1Q. Go grab you a corn cob and get you some lane 1Q. That should work you up quite nice. So
Well, I picked up a lawnmower blade one time, and that didn't end too well for me. So I think I'm gonna skip on picking up a pipe.
did you pick it up while it was still on the mower?
No, sir.
Okay.
I work
Okay.
on lawnmowers down there. Bill
Yep.
Cox is out yet.
Okay. Okay. You know, we appreciate it. Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully everybody's healthy, and I appreciate you calling in. Make sure you call again next week, because we appreciate it, and let us know what is going on, because in fact I don't think I've heard anybody from Arkansas yet, and I would be curious to see what's going on around there. And you seem like you probably have some fairly fascinating stories that
All right,
I'd appreciate you. Absolutely. Call back again. We appreciate you. Carl from Arkansas, thank you so much for calling in. I don't think he was a troll. I don't think he was a troll at all. I think that Carl was great. That was a fascinating call. I like Carl. You know what? He was nice. He was polite. He wasn't rude at all. He was super good. Oh, did I just get another? I think I just got another call. I gotta get this stupid thing. Hold on. Let's turn that off. All right. Call in again. Got 3. See. Oh no, that was the same person. That was from California. Or Arkansas. I gotta get my A's and K's right. Gosh. Carl. Is it Carl, Karl? Do you think, is it Karl or Carl? I don't know. Like, Carl, I think Carl might need to be a regular. Carl was great. I'm thoroughly fascinated with Carl. That might be, that was so nobody. I have not gotten to troll tonight. If somebody wants to troll, they can troll. I would be fine with it. But George Coblin, I was reading this before Carl had called in, and which was a lot of fun. George Coblin texted just at 9:23. Hope you're enjoying Letter Rip Friday. I'm working. Sucks to be me. Sucks to be you. Enjoy. Hope you're not actually ripping anything. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I'm all right. Hope you took care of the mold and fuzzy insect problems you've been having. That's funny. That's funny. That's nice. That's real nice. Putting you on the Letter Rip live stream. Just too funny. Too funny. Carl was great. I need, if I could just have a parade of Carls call in, I think I'd have a blast. I would have a blast. We gotta save. I gotta write his name down. Carl from Arkansas. I believe that's NJ Piper.
How's it going?
How's it going, man? What'd you think of Carl?
That caller was amazing.
That was amazing. It's one of the, and I don't know. Do you think it's Carl with a C or a Carl with a K? I gotta.
Definitely a K.
You think it's a K? Okay. I
know it's a K.
For Arkansas Carl.
I can't stay on here that long. I just need to confirm something real quick. Have you seen a movie called Sling Blade?
Yeah. Yes. Boy, okay, you got a pretty mouth.
All right. I just had to make sure you've seen this movie before, because I couldn't continue with the awkwardness.
Squeal. Where's it at? Where's that? I don't have a knife, but squeal like a pig, boy.
That was Deliverance.
Oh crap! That was Deliverance, wasn't it? Dadgummit. I'm getting them all mixed up. Carl's got me shook up. Right. Somebody said his name was Coral.
Have you seen Sling Blade?
I have seen Sling Blade. I'm gonna bring it up right now.
Okay.
It's
okay.
A long time ago though. Like all of those were.
You might not remember much of it.
No, I mean that's what you're talking. 1996. I don't remember a ton back there, pal. There was.
It's a fantastic movie. You should definitely watch it again while this is fresh in your memory.
Oh God, I bet there's going to be a whole bunch out of this, isn't it? God, I know I'm missing something right now. This is ridiculous. Maybe we should have movie night. Should we have live stream movie night? And we'll just sit here and watch a movie together, everybody, and just
you know
something
how
like.
much I love movies.
I mean, movies are wonderful. I'm all about it. I'm all about.
Right,
I'm all about Sling Blades calling me.
I'm gonna hop off. I just had to get that in. All right.
All right, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the heads up. See ya. All right, everybody. That was NJ Piper. Oh, the awkwardness continues. It's all down. You think that was awkward? You think that was awkward? Get ready for this story. The story is about a mob boss and his money. A mobster godfather, accompanied by his attorney, went to visit a former accountant. The godfather asked the accountant, "Where's the $3 million you embezzled from me?" The accountant doesn't answer. In fact, looks rather confused. The godfather asks again, "Where is the $3 million that you embezzled from me?" Accountant's got no idea, like just sitting here shrugging. The attorney interrupts the godfather first and he says, "Sir, the man is deaf and cannot understand you. But you know what? I can interpret, actually." Godfather agrees. He says, "Won't you ask him, where's my money?" The attorney, using sign language, asks the accountant, "Where's the $3 million?" The accountant, all of a sudden, lights up real quick and it signs back. He's like, "I don't know anything about any money." The attorney interprets this to the godfather and tells him, he doesn't know what you're talking about. And the godfather gets pretty angry and says, "I know he's got my money. Ask him again, where's my money?" So the attorney signs again to him, and this time the accountant looks rather confused. He's like, "God, I don't know anything about any money." And he's starting to recognize who this mobster is and everything. At least there's some recognition in his eyes. The attorney turns back to the godfather and says, "Sir, he has no clue what you're talking about." All of a sudden, the godfather pulls out a 9mm and sticks it to the accountant's head and says, "You ask this guy." Pulls the trigger back, click. "You ask him where my freaking money is." And the attorney signs back emphatically that he really needs to know where this money is because he's going to kill you. The accountant starts to sign back very quickly. Okay. The money is hidden in a brown suitcase behind the shed in my backyard. God, please don't kill me. And the godfather, watching this, turns to the attorney real quick and says, "All right, what did he say?" And the attorney interprets for the godfather that he said, "You can go to hell," and that you ain't got the balls to pull that trigger. God, I'm glad I just got that joke over with. Yeah, we sure do like it, yeah.
Now show them the triangles.
She wanted me to show them the. Come here, come in the scene.
Hi, I got a remote control deck too. Slimer is on the top. Slimer's on the top. You can see the wheels turn from the bottom. I had to put rubber bands on it so it would like stay, because it kept on drifting off and it wouldn't go straight. Look, there's Slimer up there. There's Slimer. There's Slimer.
Hold on, caller. Hold on, caller. Once he's off, we'll get to it.
Okay.
All right, you good?
Look, there's Slimer.
That is Slimer.
I'm slime. I'm gonna slime you.
All right, get out of here. Oops.
Slimer.
Slimer does slime people. You got it? Oh, he's got to roll it all the way back to the car. It seems, or to the. He's got to roll it.
And I'm playing Lego Dimensions right now.
Lego Dimensions.
They have a Back to one and a Ghostbusters one.
Nice. Bye. In the neighborhood. Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
Oh man. All right. Whoever just called, call on back. Call on back now. Man, I am so glad I got that joke done before he walked out here. I was legit nervous. He's a great kid. He's an awesome kid. Gosh. I like Pipe Rick's name. Pipe Rick, formerly Pack and Puff. All right, here's a caller. We have a caller coming in. Hey there, caller. Welcome to the Over the Pipe Let Her Rip Friday show. Who we got on the line? You'll have to turn your radio down, or turn your TV, or turn whatever you've got down so we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Who do we have on the line?
Well, my name's Dwayne.
Dwayne?
Dwayne.
Dwayne. Dwayne, are you a presenter?
No.
Are you a lurker?
Yes, I'm a lurker. I'm from Stamps, Arkansas, and I'm Carl's cousin.
You are Carl's cousin?
Yeah, Carl, I was going to clarify how to spell his name.
Please clarify how to spell Carl. You know what? It's a small world. It's a small world if I'm getting guys from Arkansas.
Well, I was sitting here in the room with Carl.
Oh, you're in the room with Carl. So y'all are both there.
Yeah, he's busy.
Okay.
His name, though, it's spelled Quarle.
I don't think I would have ever guessed that in a million years.
Well, he's got French descent.
He's got French descent. All right. Well, I'm marking Carl down because I'm hoping Carl calls me every single week because I am a Carl fan, and I hope I'm a D. Now, how do you spell your name? What was it? DEWAYNE?
D as in dog. Wayne.
Okay.
D Wayne.
D Wayne, like D apostrophe Wayne, or?
Well, I don't even know what an apostrophe is.
Understood. Yeah, those are tricky. It's tricky stuff. Yeah.
Now, do you do this show every week?
I do this show every single week. I'm not as good. I'm not like Alex Trebek. I'm not nearly as good as he is. I'm still kind of learning. Still kind of learning the ropes a little.
Me and Carl, we like to watch the Jeopardy together through the week when we can. But I got to get over to Aunt Susie's and help her in the evenings. You know, she struggles to eat 'cause she ain't got no teeth.
Right.
So I got to help her with her food.
Right. What do you help her with? Do you have to blend it up or?
Well, we mainly feed her soft foods.
So that's right. That's right. How is she faring in this time?
Well, she's just fine.
Oh, good.
Down here in Arkansas, we know how to live off the grid.
That's right. That's right. There's plenty of places in Arkansas no grid. Now, is that a subsistence lifestyle?
We mainly just care if KFC stays open. You know what I mean?
It's finger licking good, right?
It really is. I mean, as long as one.
Can you be finger licking good right now though? Like with all the COVID stuff and you not being able to touch your face and can you be finger licking good anymore? I don't know.
You really can. You can. Let's see that COVID, the distance and stuff they're talking about. That's just it's a recommendation, kind of like the speed limit. You only got to follow it if you want to.
Now, right? It's it's optional. It's the it's the lower limit that you have to go to not get a ticket. And
you're on it.
Now, well, I mean, I've got some family in Arkansas. I don't recall exactly where they're at, but I know where they do the Daisy BB tournaments. They don't live far from there.
It's a nice area.
And it's they've lived over there for quite a while now. But so here's a question I asked Carl earlier. I'm going to ask you as well. Who do you think is hotter, Daisy or Minnie?
Well, that's kind of a hard question because, there's cartoons.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we're talking completely. We're trying to suspend disbelief right now. If you were Mickey, let me rephrase. If you were Mickey, who would you have the hots for, Daisy or Minnie?
That's a tough one, but I'd probably have to try to get them both.
Or what about Belle? I mean, that's like, that's basically porn in cartoons because they're showing her utter boobies like all over the place.
Yeah.
So,
I'm with you.
I mean,
You talking about Clarabelle the cow?
Clarabelle.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's got she sings a lot, and I like a woman that sings.
She will flex the golden pipes, 100%.
That's what I like.
That's right.
I know I'm from Arkansas, but y'all familiar with that girl up there from Detroit named Aretha Franklin?
Yes. Absolutely.
I like her because she can sing.
She's one of the greats, 100%.
Yeah.
You have wonderful taste in music.
Well, we're pretty cultured down here.
I would agree. Yeah.
We don't get out a lot, but we watch a lot of the television.
Now, so do you watch much football? Because Carl was saying that he plays him a little football. He ain't got any specific position. Like Carl, he's like an amoeba. He's versatile.
He plays football. He thinks he plays football, but he's getting so damn old he can't hardly play no more. And he needs to just watch it. It's what he needs to do.
Carl, you need to watch it. We don't need you busting a hip or something else.
But the thing is that he didn't tell you he's got a limp, did he?
Excuse me. He's got a
limp. Like one leg.
He's got a limp. He's got a limp. Understood.
Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah. So he ain't real fast, and so when the guys chase him, it's. I think they do it to be nice to him. They let him play, but
right.
He really ought to just sit on the sidelines because he's gonna get his other leg hurt, and then he ain't gonna be worth nothing then.
Has he ever seen the movie Waterboy? You can get a lot of action just from the sideline.
That's right, from the sidelines.
I mean, straight from the sidelines. I mean, it's not nearly as dangerous. You get to stay hydrated. I mean, it's all about the H2O at that point.
It's what now? What's H2O?
So, from what I was told, it was the brand of Powerade that they have.
Now, what's the Powerade?
It's some kind of like energy drink that.
Is that like that Gatorade?
Right. Yeah, it's like Gatorade. It's
See, I've seen that because that.
That's right.
He's from Tennessee.
Right, and
he went to Tennessee.
That's right.
He was on the Gatorade commercials for a long time.
Well, I mean, that's the thing too. Is like Gatorade was invented. Gatorade was invented by the University of Florida when they also invented love bugs. Have you ever seen love bugs? They were actually designed to do away with mosquitoes. But they start poking each other, and then they stretch, and then it's all kinds of nastiness all over your windshield. That's why they call them love bugs. But they also made Gatorade.
Gatorade. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm all about it.
Now, Peyton, speaking of, he's talking football, so I thought I'd talk about Peyton. He did a lot of good. He did a lot of good when he's up there in Indianapolis, and we think he went over there to Denver because, well, it's about the time they legalized the pot, so we think he went out there primarily for that reason.
I mean, he's pretty beat up. He was pretty beat up. He was getting up there in age. I mean, he probably just needed a little bit of that reefer just to take the edge off, man. I mean,
that's right.
He's now who would you say is the all-time greatest quarterback for the NFL?
All-time greatest had to be that Brett Favre.
Okay.
Yeah. He was my favorite because, he's down here from near where I'm from. He's down here. You may not know this, but he's from Alabama.
Okay. There's a lot of great players that come out of Alabama.
Well, there is.
There's a ton of them in the draft right now that came out of Alabama just on the first round.
Well, and we down here, we're a firm believers the South will rise again. And
I live in the South, and we rise pretty much every morning.
Well, that's true. Never thought of it in that context, but what we primarily mean is the South. It's kind of like God's country. It's where the best folks in the country are. You get up here on the East Coast, and it's just a bunch of them dabbling. Well, we gotta be careful talking about politics on here. They'll shut you down if I do that.
They'll shut me down, and then you know what? All bets are off. They kill our live stream, and then we can't have this fun that we're having.
That's right. Well, listen, hey, I hate to cut this short, but listen, I gotta go. I gotta give my dog her diabetic medicine.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. We would not want you to waste any time doing that, but please make sure you and Carl call back in next week. Let us know the state of the South on next week's Let Her Rip Friday, and we're going to pick right up where we left off. And I appreciate the call in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll let Carl know that he needs to call in. I don't know what his schedule looks like, but he should be pretty open.
Oh, good. Yeah, I mean, like between the shed and does he still live in the shed?
Well, part of the time. It's it depends on how things are going with the missus. You know what I mean?
Right. Understood. Like the missus. That's a big deal.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
Well, listen,
just make sure nobody's looking at her the wrong way. I don't want him seeing red anymore or going sling blade on somebody.
Well, I don't even know what that sling blade is.
It's an American classic right up there with Tom Sawyer.
No, I've read Tom Sawyer.
It's great. It's a great book. Right next to that is Sling Blade.
Well, I'll have to check it out. We don't get a lot of reading material down here.
Understood.
So, maybe sometime I pick it up when we go into the city, but that's only twice a year.
Yeah. You know what? That's fine. You know what? But if you get a chance to check it out and read that that piece of American artwork, let us know, because I'd love to get some feedback from you on that.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Now listen, I don't even know your name, but I'm just your show's Let Her Rip, so
let her rip, whatever you want. Let her rip right before you go.
Real pleasure. I appreciate your time, but I got to get my dog her diabetic medicine, or she's gonna have a seizure, and we don't need that.
No, we don't. Because stay away from hospitals right now so nobody catches COVID. All right, Dwayne, I appreciate the call in. Tell Carl we said hey, and make sure y'all call back in again next week.
Yeah, absolutely. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Have a wonderful night.
Thank-
Oh, but sorry, Dwayne. I hung up just a little bit too prematurely on that one. But man, I appreciate you calling in. I don't know what's happening. I don't. I don't know. Somebody left a voicemail. Somebody left. All right. So whoever called, call back. Call back. Who's misrepresenting me from the South? Call back. Whoever left a voicemail, I want you to call back and clarify what you're trying to say, because this is amazing. I can't believe we should have done this years ago. Anybody else agree with me? Did anybody else agree that we should have done? Can you imagine the people that aren't watching this garbage right now? Holy mackerel. Wow. God, where is... Whew. I mean, this is an epic show. Like, you know, the first show was pretty good. Second show, we had some hiccups. We might even have some hiccups in this show. Thanks, WKR Piper in Cincinnati. That sounds like a radio station. Maybe you should be running this. But I mean, it's, I love it. I love interacting with people, and please don't get offended, because I'm gonna, I might rag a little bit, or I might be sarcastic. Who knows? Wait, which one are we on? What show is this? Oh, there they are. Welcome back, Steph and Skip, to the show. Can you turn down your TV a little, or your laptop? Can y'all hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me? Steph and Skip? Testing? Oh boy. Let's see if let's check the audio settings. Microphone. Let's try this. Hey, this is Martin from Over a Pipe. Who's calling?
Hey, this is Martin from Over a Pipe. Who's calling?
Sorry. This is Janice.
Hey, Janice. Can you hear me, or are you having to use your laptop?
No, I'm on my phone, hun.
Oh, okay. Could you turn down your laptop, or whichever you're watching the show on, just so we're not hearing an echo, if you don't mind? Sorry.
Well, what's with all this echo stuff?
It's it's all this technical stuff. We got these people watching. They want a show, and they start ripping me over the littlest things.
We got plenty of shows out here in New Mexico. I tell you what.
New Mexico. All right. So, and your name is Janice?
Janice from New Mexico.
Janice from New Mexico. So how are you doing? Are you a presenter?
No way. What do I present? Maybe out in the field.
Out in the field. What are you doing out in the field?
We grow all kinds of stuff in New Mexico. Cotton.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Alfalfa.
Okay, yeah, we're familiar with that too. Yeah.
Yeah, pecans. We got lots of pecans.
Yes.
Green chili. Come on. It's New Mexico.
Well, see, the green chilies, that's the one where you're getting me, because that's where, because like we get, most people don't know this, but Georgia is not really the peach state. It's actually the peanut state, because we grow more peanuts in Georgia than any other state in the U.S.
Well, they don't have nothing on our pecans.
I love me some pecans. We used to go out there every fall once the big green casing or whatever would fall off on them, and like, man, we'd go out there and just start. My mom would have us pick them up, and we'd stick them in pie. Love them. And then unless you get a piece of the rind or whatever, the inner part of it where it's like all super bitter. Whew.
Yeah, that's bitter and it sticks in your teeth.
Oh, it's terrible. Oh my gosh, it's like for anybody that.
Good mama.
Oh, wonderful mom. She was great. She was great. She would show us, you know somebody from the South, you know somebody from humble beginnings when they know how to crack pecans without a nutcracker. Because all you need to crack a pecan is another pecan.
Ain't that the truth, honey? So what are you talking about here on your show tonight? I mean, everybody says we're not from the South here in New Mexico, but we're pretty South. We're Southern New Mexico. Las Cruces, Artesia, Roswell, even the aliens come visit us here.
Aliens? Have you seen it? Have you seen it? Now, I thought all the aliens were in Alaska.
What? This is New Mexico. Have you not heard of Roswell?
Is that the whole...
Way back in the 40s, hun.
All right, so now have you actually seen... Okay, so this is another topic. I didn't want to get on this one yet, but this is another topic, between aliens, Mothman, all this stuff. Have you actually seen some, like an extraterrestrial?
They walk around this state nonstop.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to lie. I live near Atlanta, and I can go downtown Atlanta and tell you, point an alien out to you really quick.
Well, I went out to Austin one time.
Usually ICE is right behind them in the car, though.
Yeah, but in Austin they have some weirdo humans. But no, New Mexico, we have some bug-eyed people out here. And I think that they are, I definitely think that they're some inbred. Aliens and human mixture. I don't know. But it's pretty interesting.
I mean, different strokes for different folks, and but like to me, like, have you ever seen an actual like flying saucer, like anything in the sky?
Yes.
Okay, see, that's the stuff I want to know about because I love that kind of stuff.
Well, I tell you what, New Mexico has some of the clear skies. You can go out any night of the week, and you'll find stuff flying around that they say it's from El Paso or Fort Bliss. It ain't. I tell you what, I've never seen anything fly so fast, go up and go down, go sideways, go round and round, loop-de-loops, up and down.
Really? But see, now we've got drones, and those suckers do the whole thing. So how do we know that drones, I mean, we know the government's had drones a long time. How do we know that some of this wasn't types of drones? Because those things can zigzag, up, down, super. I mean, I've got a couple of them. And
yeah, but how many of them light up all kinds of rainbow stuff?
I don't know. I mean, you probably got some that are dusting chemtrails everywhere and all that stuff.
Well, the government's been in cahoots with all them alien stuff. They did the Men in Black movies just to throw us off.
God, they were so good though. What was that guy's? Will Smith and what was the other guy? I love him. He's great in almost every movie he's in.
Oh, I don't remember, but he was a hottie.
Not Robert. It's not Robert. God, it's something Junior. No, I gotta look it up. Because I mean, I like him in pretty much every movie that he's in. So let's see, Men in Black.
We do have up near Roswell. I'm out in Hatch, where we have mostly green chili. But you gotta go to Roswell, New Mexico. They got some museums out there. They got all kinds of stuff. Show articles. Yeah.
So I mean, my thing is that like, are there any specific Tommy Lee Jones? That's who I was thinking of. Tommy Lee Jones. That's right. Thanks everybody. Tommy Lee Jones. Dude, he is so cool. He's definitely one of my favorite actors. One of my favorite movies with him that I thought was kind of underrated was God, I don't know why I can't think right now. It was the movie with Samuel L. Jackson. He was what was it? Rules of Engagement. I thought that was a great movie. I thought it was a wonderful movie.
I'm not too familiar with that.
God, it was.
But there's all kinds of experiments going on out here. Why do you think we got the best green chilies? And what about them Earthships up near Taos? I've seen some of them.
Now, do y'all have like the Christmas burritos where like you get the half green chili, half red chili? Is it in New Mexico? I've got family in Texas, and I think they do something similar. But is it New Mexico that they do that?
We invented that, honey.
Invented. Case closed.
It's because chilies are always, green, and then they start turning red when they get even more ripe.
Now, New Mexico, I mean, that's the state of, I mean, that's the true West. That's, cowboys, whole 9 yards, like, that whole area. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Billy the Kid, everything.
Family Wars, come on, we were
Young Guns 1 and 2 with Bon Jovi. You can't go wrong.
That all was just a bunch of hooey. I tell you what.
The Billy the Kid or the movies?
The movies.
I thought they were fun. I thought they were a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but you don't get a bunch of people out there doing peyote that don't end up hurting themselves or falling off a cliff like them youngsters were on that movie. That's a bunch of hooey.
I mean, did you see the size of that chicken?
Hey, have you seen the size of our chickens here in New Mexico?
No, I mean, if I had enough peyote, I could probably tell you how big the chickens were.
You should never ever do that stuff without some kind of Native American folk around
like
you.
Supervision.
Yeah, you got to do it correctly now.
That's right. Have you ever done peyote?
Oh no.
What about your husband? Has he done peyote and he hasn't told you?
Husband? What you talking about?
Husband? No husband?
He's been gone about 15 years now. I think he went and did peyote, and that's why he's gone.
Oh man. Oh man. I mean, is that what peyote does? It makes you run out makes you run out?
Right out to the sunset, honey.
Lord of mercy. Now, did he go to California or did he go to the East Coast?
What? He just went up in the mountains with them Apache folk. I have a suspicion he's still around, but I hadn't heard from him in about 15 years.
Well, I mean, I guess there's worse things in life.
There are, but I adore your show. I just absolutely adore your show.
Thank you. No, I appreciate it, and hopefully I've got you jotted down. So hopefully you call back again next week. I want to know some more New Mexico history when you call back.
I'm gonna have to write some stuff down for you, hon.
Please write some stuff down because I want to know some New Mexico history next week, specifically on aliens, specifically on Roswell. That's what I want to know about because I'm not in the know. I'm ignorant, so everything you tell me is going to be brand new.
All this COVID-19 stuff has all been brought on by aliens. Just saying. And once we all get out of this stuff, we survive it. Y'all got to come to Roswell and check out. Go on down there and check out them.
So you think the aliens brought COVID?
It's possible. They bring everything. They brought us the green chilies. Hey, we're alien pets. That's why we have corn. That's why we can't digest it. You ever seen your poo after you eating corn?
I don't typically look in the toilet when I'm flushing. I don't know if I look to see if it's chunky in the bowl. I'm not sitting there fishing for floaters and sinkers, to be honest, after I
That's how you know you're healthy. You've been eating right. You got to check it out once in a while.
Well, I'll tell you this. If your pee is clear, you are hydrated. I know this for a fact. And I know if you need to survive, you can drink your own pee.
Oh, I'd never do that. That's for hippies.
They're going to be, then all we're going to have left is hippies at some point because they're the only ones drinking their own pee. Well, I want you to prepare some stuff next time because I want to hear some more about Roswell and I want to hear about the stuff that you've seen. And you know what? Let's go from there.
Excellent. Thank you so much for taking my call, hon.
Absolutely, Janice. You call anytime on Friday, and we're gonna put you on because I think you are a wonderful personality, and I can't wait to talk to you again next Friday and hear what you got.
Well, Janice, we send you some love from New Mexico. I'll send
Appreciate it. Yeah, send me some of them chilies. I like them chilies. I like me some spicy. All right, Janice. Hey, by the way, since I can't ask you who is hotter, Minnie or Daisy, who do you think's hotter, Mickey or Donald?
Oh, definitely Mickey. He makes more sense.
It just makes more sense. I mean, he's got the money, right? I mean, it's his place. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, woman ain't stupid. Like,
underwear on. What's wrong with him?
That's right. That's right. I'm with you. You know what? I'm with you. All right. Well, make sure you call again.
I will love you so much.
Love you too. Calls back on Friday. We'll hear from you on Friday. That was Janice from New Mexico. I could hear a dude with her. I don't know if y'all could hear a guy with her. I swear I heard a guy with her. Cloud Bear. Giggity giggity. All right. Donald doesn't wear pants. He's just letting it show. He don't care. It was Skip. You think they called me You think they called me to fool me? Probably did. Hold on. Somebody just called. Somebody just called. I don't know who just called just then. Somebody just called. We're probably going to be on for another. I got to switch to I got to hydrate. This is wild stuff, guys. Janice is a tart. That's strong language there, Chad. That's some strong. That's some strong. I need a shot of something strong before the next call. Oh my god! Holy crap! Too funny. Too funny. Oh my lord. So let's look again while we're waiting for another caller, because here we go. Hey, this is Martin from Over a Pipe. You are on live. Who's calling?
Martin.
Hey, who is this?
Steve-O61 here.
Steve-O. How's it going, man? Good
evening.
Good evening, man.
Nice to speak to the fun folks of the YouTube pipeline.
Absolutely, 100%. So what have you thought about the show tonight? What have you thought about the latest callers? Steve-O, can you hear me?
A little bit of a delay here.
Oh no! Are you able to hear me on your phone, or are you listening to it via the show?
Yeah,
Steve-O, call me back real quick. Let's see if we can fix this. Call me on the phone. We're gonna try and fix this. It's it's still a work in progress. We're still trying to figure it out. Let me call him. Steve-O, I'm gonna try and call you. See if we can do that. Let's call Steve-O.
Your call has been forwarded to an
I've been forwarded. Steve-O, let me call you. Let me call you, Steve-O. Let me call you, and let's see if it makes it work. He's probably like, this is my if Carl answers. I like Carl. Carl's a good dude. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Where you at, man? I'm not getting them. All right. You try and call me. Let me turn my. Guys, so many missed calls. We are gonna figure this out. I've got to turn off my phone, do not disturb, because I think that's one of the bigger issues is that silence unknown callers. All right, so I have unsilenced unknown callers. I'm sorry. I've ruined the show because I've messed it up. All right. Try again. Steve-O. I hear it ringing on my headset, but my phone isn't ringing. All right, Steve-O, I'm going to try. Let me try, Steve-O. Let me try.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice.
Steve-O, you're forwarding me to the freaking. We're going to take this the old-fashioned way. Steve-O.
Martin.
How are you?
Oh, if I was any better or hurt.
We're doing this the old-fashioned way, from the phone, because we're still trying to figure it out. We'll figure it out somehow.
I just wanted to call in and say hi to everyone in YouTube Pipeline, and
that's
let
right.
you know how much I appreciate the yucks I've been getting out of this show tonight.
Oh man, if it could only be like this every night, right?
Well, I missed it last Friday because, as mentioned earlier, I had a pretty lousy week, actually a week and a half.
Oh no!
And a little imbibing and a little silliness, and
that's right.
I'm warming right up.
That's right. What have you thought about the show tonight? Can you believe not everybody? Can you believe we don't have all of YouTube watching this?
I'm glad we don't, because then the trolls will be all over us.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd like to have me a troll or two.
Well, I can do that if you want, but I think I might blow out your rating system.
No, I don't want you to troll. I want like an authentic troll. I want somebody that's just got animus towards me, and we're gonna hash it out. And I might conference call Carl on that call too, and let Carl see some red with that caller.
Bring Carl back. I don't reckon I know nobody named Jerry.
I'm just saying, like, my wife and I are gonna watch Sling Blade tonight. Where it's gonna happen. Like, as soon as I'm done with this live stream, we are 100% gonna be watching some Sling Blade.
Yeah, sure. A finer chick flick was never made.
No, absolutely not. She don't care. She's all about her some gore. She don't care at all. Plus I watch plenty of her crap too. I mean, she's been watching Tiger King lately. Have you seen that garbage?
No, I tend to be anti-trendy, probably just because I'm a grumpy old fart by nature.
Let me tell you.
And I absolutely refuse to watch any Tiger King.
I'm pretty much of that notion as well. But like, I walked into a train wreck like you walking into your mom and dad in the middle of something that you should have never seen at age 7. Okay? Like, it was so bad. It was so train wreck that, like, so first off, the guy's name is like, what is it? It's like Joe Exotic or something like that, all right? So the guy's named Joe Exotic. He's gay, which I didn't know. So he's gay. So that, not that there's anything wrong with it, but it just, that wasn't the first thing that I was thinking. And then I was thinking about the brothers that one of them got mauled by a tiger too. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, is this the backwoods version of those Las Vegas gurus that were screwing around with tigers, and then some dude got like mauled? And it wasn't that at all. In fact, Joe Exotic, for some reason, just seems to be hitting on every 17-year-old boy there is until one of them blew his head off in his work. And then Joe Exotic sings a really weird song at the dude's funeral. And he also married the guy. It's so... It's like Jerry Springer meets the dudes from Las Vegas that played with Tigers.
Given that description, I think I want to go somewhere and just gouge out my mind's eye with a plastic spoon.
Just take hot pokers, just shove them right in, because it's.
Oh yeah.
it's. I mean, I walked right into it, man.
I'm just gonna retire to the other room and kick myself in the junk for about an hour and a half.
I couldn't stop watching it. It was such a train wreck. I was like, I had no idea that's what this show was about. And then apparently him trying to off somebody and hire somebody to kill. There was so much. Oh man, it was brutal. It was brutal. But I will tell you, I was pretty hooked. I was pretty hooked after that because, I couldn't look away. I couldn't look away at all. And there was nothing. I mean, I was sucked in at that point. There was just too many things happening that fast. Those specific things all at once. And I was like, how do I look away? How do I turn away from this now? Like I'm in too deep. I'm in too deep.
Well, I understand your pain. And I really appreciate you saving me from it.
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's like COVID. I think almost everybody's seen it some form or fashion without themselves knowing, and all you just got to take that leap and finish watching. I think you might have to give it.
I walked in to get some beer tonight at the local gas station. As I'm walking in, I'm pulling up, like most folks, the N95, forget that. Just pull the sun buff up over my face. I live in rural nowhere land.
Right.
It's a small town of 5,000 people. The next nearest town with more than 1,000 people in it is 16 miles away.
Okay. Wow.
And this is in the eastern Great Lakes. I'm in northwestern Pennsylvania.
Gotcha.
So I'm a hillbilly style redneck.
That's fine. I mean,
I'm walking in, I'm pulling the sun buff up over my face, and this guy starts laughing. I said, "What's so funny?" He says, "I can remember you get arrested for doing that."
Oh. I mean, is that happening right now where you're at? People getting arrested for that?
No. Pulling a mask up over your face before you walk into a gas station.
Well, have you seen Gribbs from Grizzly's Folly? Have you seen that channel? Great channel, by the way. Great channel. I wish he would just show up to my live stream once in a while. But Gribbly from Gribbly's Folly, like he was just walking around Walmart with this like big old bandana over his face, with like this like digital camo looking kind of. I'm like, this might be the only time you can look like a gangster, and you're like following medical protocol. Like,
that's just it. My beard is about the same length as yours.
Right.
Which means any mask I put on is just a waste of time. You're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
So since we're doing that, I have a collection of these sunbuffs that run anywhere from the Punisher.
Nice.
I've got the lower half of this all in white on black over my face.
Nice.
And I have a series of stars and stripes with skulls and things on them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that kind of thing. So I'm walking around with my red ball cap on, of course.
Nice.
My skulls and stars and stripes. And people are looking at me like,
What is this, man? What is this?
Well, not to mention the fact that I'm about 6'2", 260, so...
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So you're just a big teddy bear with the "I'm gonna come kill you" mask. No big deal. Who's worried about that? Who's scared? Like nobody's worried about that. Nobody's worried.
You have to have a little fun with it.
Oh God.
If you take the world too seriously, it's gonna rip your heart out.
I mean, just walk around and tell people you're Joe Exotic. Just that's the next social experiment we need. we just need you to walk around telling people you're Joe Exotic, and they'll be like, oh no, oh you're just fine then. Oh, nice to meet you. Love your show. Because they probably haven't seen it either. They probably have no idea about this show. They probably have no clue. And God bless them for it.
I see references to it all over Facebook and just about every YouTube channel and thread you get into. It's everywhere. Which
It's a hot mess.
Means I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's a hot mess for sure. It is. The way
you described it, I think that's what it would produce for me, is a hot mess.
Oh, and then for the dinner or whatever after the funeral for this young 17, 18-year-old that Joe Exotic married, he cooked everybody food and cooked everybody food and prayed to Jesus for guidance and all this stuff in his pizza restaurant inside the Tiger Sanctuary. Oh man, it's just, you can't. It's brutal.
It's time to hit the rye again. Hang on a sec.
let me jump out of my window real quick.
No, Jack Daniel's single barrel rye.
There you go. I just finished off my WL Weller's 9-year. Yeah, I think it's the 9-year special reserve, just the basic. My brother-in-law got me a 12-year bottle, and I haven't touched it. I'm just leaving that as it is because it's beautiful. So I'm gonna ask you real quick, if you were Mickey, who would you have the hots for, Daisy or Minnie?
Daisy, for the same reason that Janice should be chasing Donald around. No pants, man.
No pants. I mean, she's a little, she's that. I mean, I firmly believe that she's that little wild one. She's that wild one. She always cares about how she looks, and she's always got the high heels. Have you noticed that? She's always like Minnie's walking around with like the flats. She's all that Anne Hathaway version, and like Daisy's Cheryl Stoning that with like tiny like super high heels. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah. Those are the Disney version of slutty stilettos all the way.
Like 100%. I don't know how they get away with it. I don't know. Well, man, I appreciate you calling. I think we're going to end up we're probably going to end up calling this show tonight, and man, I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you and everybody else had a lot of fun. You smoking anything tonight? Know what you're drinking, but you smoking anything?
I just finished off a bowl of Orango Balkan Supreme.
There you go. What a way to end the night.
Nice,
all right, man.
Nice
Well,
and round and mellow at the bottom of the bowl. It's outstanding stuff.
That's awesome. Don't get too descriptive, otherwise I'm gonna start thinking of Joe Exotic again, man. So go out there and let me know what you end up doing next week. Call in Friday next week. Let us know how everything's going, man.
You got it, Martin. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you, man. We'll talk to you soon. Oh, man. God. What a riot. What a riot, these guys. Well, everybody, you know what? It's 10:35. I think we're in it. We're going to end on a good note. God, so much fun. I'm going to just say this. If you know somebody out there, tell them to come onto this show, because I want to hear from everybody in the community, because I am not disappointed. I am not disappointed at all. Every person that has called in is my favorite person. Every person that has called in has been a complete riot. And I'm just, oh man. It was just the funnest time. Just the absolute funnest time I've had in a long time. So everybody, I hope everybody stays safe. I hope everybody has had fun. I hope everybody. How do you call in from the UK? Paul the Piper, I don't know. I don't think I have a I don't know how to do the international calls, Paul. That's a good question, Paul. I don't know if I know. I don't know if I know. 001. I'm sorry, Paul. You know what, Paul? Call in next week, man. I've got you written down to Paul the Piper. I will not go live until you are ready to go for the live stream, and so we'll do it. Oh God, one quick last call. Quick last call. I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can do a quick last call. I don't know. I think we've done so good. We've done so great. Who else wants to call in right now? I mean, it's like, nah, we're not gonna. Let's save it for next week. Look, we're gonna have a ball. We're gonna keep this going. We're gonna talk to everybody there is. We're gonna have so much flipping fun that we're gonna get in trouble for this. Like there are people that have no idea how much fun we're freaking having. I cannot believe. I hope it's like this every Friday. Every single Friday. I love all you guys. Everybody's great. Guys, gals. I need to say gals too. I gotta remember gals. Steph's out there. She's like the only female. Janice out there. She's gonna give me some green chilies. Love you, Janice. Give me some green chilies. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for coming out and having a blast with me. Man, I can't wait till next week. All right, if you got any ideas or you got anything specifically you want to talk about or any topics you think will be fun, send me a text. Send me a text or a phone call over here at 470-231-7618. 470-231-7618. Give me some ideas. Let's have some fun with this. This is the people's channel, and we're all going to have a blast with it. So, all right, everybody, this is Martin from Over a Pipe. All of you take care. We'll go watch some Joe Exotic. go watch some Joe Exotic with with some Tiger King. Go watch some Joe Exotic and let me know what you think about that show, because it's wild stuff, man. It's wild stuff. All right, everybody, love you guys. We'll see you later.